La 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 la. Yes, yes, the Casanovians. Yes, yes, the Casanovians. Hello, boys. I hope you're well. I wanted to do one of these walkie-talkie Casanovian expostulation videos from the streets of Bangkok, just because I'm feeling good. Had a haircut, I don't know if you can tell. Got a good old medium skin fade. And I wanted to talk to you boys today about using cold approach as a daily habit. So setting the intention every single day just to do at least one cold approach, right? And if you're the sort of guy and you want to improve yourself, yeah, you want to become the most fuckable version of you, you want to develop that rock star confidence and intoxicating charisma that compels people with you without you having to say a word, just doing daily cold approach, just setting the intention to just do one cold approach every single day for the next 30 days. This is what a lot of the guys who are in my private community, the Entourage, like, we've got guys at the moment who are cold approaching in different cities all across the world. One guy in particular, dude, this guy is on absolute fire. He joined the group in June of this year. We had our in-person immersion in London. He's done a fair bit of traveling around the world with me. So we were in Amsterdam together, we're in Stockholm together, London together, Manchester together. And dude, he has gone from absolutely shit scared to just do one approach to now doing 10 approaches every single day. Like, it's actually unbelievable. Like, he's doing 10 direct cold approaches every single day. Like, talk about that for a transformation. Like, all of that bullshit that holds most guys back is like, he's just steamrolling through it. And what's really beautiful about this is, in my private community, the Entourage, we've got a private WhatsApp group. So every time that he's been going out there in the particular city that he's currently located in, he sends us these running commentaries of his session. So like, he will let us know how each approach goes. He'll send video messages. He'll send audio messages. He'll be like, boys, just did an approach, got a number, another phone number. Oh, just got a blowout. Oh, just got a rejection. All right, boys, I'm gonna go in for this next approach. And then what that does is it inspires everybody else in the group to just start getting out there and taking action. Now, if you're completely new to this, you don't have to be doing 10 per day, but you can definitely crescendo your way towards that, because just understand, all cold approach is it's just talking to people, right? I think one of the best things that you can do to just start taking away any sort of weirdness or shadiness that you feel about speaking to people who you find interesting is just not making a big deal out of it, like just not making it a thing, right? Like, we become what we practice, and the way that we make seduction something we are rather than something that we do is just getting those points on the board, just getting those reps in, understanding that we're social creatures, yeah? Everybody just wants to connect. Oftentimes other people are just waiting for somebody else to make the first move. Like, I was just in a coffee shop back there, got myself an iced matcha latte, and the guy in front of me, he was just flirting the absolute pants off the barista, and she was absolutely loving it. That's like such an entry-level way for anybody to get started with this. Just go into cafes and just start putting smiles on faces. Just as you're walking down the street like this, you can just say hello to people. You can just say good morning, good afternoon. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's no rules to any of this stuff. Like, you don't have to think to yourself, oh, I have to do one approach a day. That means I have to go over to an absolute worldie. I need to open. I need to converse. I need to close. I have to have a 10-minute poetic masterpiece conversation. Nah, like, if you're completely new to this, an approach for you might just be getting outside, saying hello to somebody and asking how their day's been. Like, you don't even need to start off by, like, complimenting women. It's just starting talking to everybody. Yeah? Just start saying hello, just start making eye contact, just start viewing this for what it is. It's a social sport, and it really is just about getting your reps in. Yeah, just viewing the reps as the reward. So whenever you're in contact with people, maybe it's the old lady at the bus station, maybe it's the barista who's serving your morning coffee, maybe you're waiting in line to get a mocha chocochino, and I'll just ask somebody, yo, how's your day going? Or maybe there's a guy who stood next to you and he's got an interesting t-shirt on. Just be like, bro, nice t-shirt. Where'd you get that from? Damn, I'm gonna have to get one myself. Yo, like, are you from around here? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be a thing. It doesn't have to be this big deal where you're thinking too many steps ahead and experiencing failure in advance and rejecting yourself on behalf of all the opportunities that you want to pursue. It's just talking to people. That's all it is, right? Cold approach. It's just talking to people. And what you'll quickly start to realize once you start making a daily habit out of talking to people is the world is not actually as scary as you think. Like, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. So if you can just set the intention today, every single day for the next 30 days, that whenever you're outside, just to start striking up conversations with people. Yeah, if you see the woman of your dreams, just go over there, give her a compliment, ask her how her day's going. Just be detached from any sort of outcome. The only outcome you need to focus on is, did I take the action? And that's one of the most important things about viewing this as a daily habit. Being action focused rather than outcome dependent. I think this is a big thing which castrates a lot of beginner guys of their confidence. It's like they think they need to be perfect. I say fuck perfection, just show up, right? Action focused rather than outcome dependent. Meaning that if you set the intention to talk to somebody today, that's the only outcome you need to focus on. It's right, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna say good morning to one person, I'm gonna make eye contact, I'm gonna leave them better than I found them, and I'm gonna continue doing that every single day for the next 30 days. You know, this is why I put my community together, the Entourage. It's for accountability, it's for support. Like, if you're a guy at the moment and you're trying to do all this on your own with no feedback, no support, no masculine brotherhood around you of like-minded guys, then yeah, you are making it unnecessarily difficult for yourself. Like, the reason I make these videos, the reason why I put this content out there into the world is to attract my people and repel the rest. Meaning, if you've already watched several hours worth of my content and you resonate with me, you like what I do, you're like, you know what? There's something about this Kristian guy that I really fuck with, then just apply below. Join the Entourage, work with me personally, right? All the guys in my network, they all get individually tailored, one-on-one coaching experiences. They get weekly group coaching calls. They get one-to-one calls with me. They get direct access to me on WhatsApp. They get connected with all of my other like-minded guys in the community. You know, it's a brotherhood that we're building over this side, and it's a brotherhood that, if you're the right fit, we would love you to become part of. So yeah, link below if you want to join us, click it, I'll take you to my website, and then you can fill out an application form. It takes less than 1 minute. If you're serious about actually taking this shit to the moon, becoming the most fuckable version of yourself and developing that sort of rock star confidence, I'm the guy to do it. I change lives for a living and I get the best client results in the industry. So yeah, link below, click it, have a look at the testimonials, and then when you're ready to pull the trigger, let's talk. The final thing I want to say about developing cold approach, like really developing it as a daily habit, is every single approach that you do, you're making yourself more and more rare, right? Like rarity, like being able to leverage rarity, like separating yourself from every other guy. Dude, that is arousing. Like, rarity is sexy. Like, if you can be that guy who has put the reps in to become the most fuckable version of himself, and then on top of that, you've also got the audacity to be able to approach women stone cold sober during the daytime in a non-needy way and be like, hey, you're beautiful, I want to take you out on a date. You're going to separate yourself from the herd. Like in the modern world, modern men have completely lost their balls. Like most men are not even trying. Like your competition are not even trying. Your competition are not even watching these videos. Your competition are not even considering going out there and improving themselves, putting themselves through the social fire, having their ego destroyed and forging a new identity through the fires of adversity. So understand, every approach that you're doing, you're investing into your future self, and you're separating yourself from all the other guys who've got no balls, right? Who are just swiping their lives away on a screen, settling for low quality girls in grotty nightclubs, or just taking what they can get from the social circle. So developing this as a daily habit, yeah, we become what we practice. The only reason why you struggle at cold approach right now is because you're not doing it often enough. Yeah, guys are like, oh, I've got social anxiety. No, you don't have social anxiety. You just lack practice. The more practice you get at talking to people who you don't know more often, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start to get good at it. And like, if you're somebody at the moment and it's like, you're getting in your own way and you're thinking, yeah, but what about the rejections? The rejections are going to ruin me. I don't know if I can handle it. Trust me, dude, you can handle it, right? The rejections are not going to ruin you. Rejection is a rite of passage. And to be honest, dude, rejection isn't even real, right? This is something that I've come to realize more and more recently. Like, rejection doesn't even exist. Rejection only exists in the mind, right? Even if it's not true, we make it true by believing in it. Perception's reality. It's like Shakespeare said, nothing is good nor bad, it's the thinking that makes it so. So rather than thinking, oh, I went out today, I approached 3 women, and they all told me that they had boyfriends, rather than erring on the side of pessimism and being like, oh, well, I must be an unlovable piece of shit, no woman's ever gonna want me, instead celebrate what you did, right? Rejection is God's protection. God's delay is not God's denial. This is something that I really try and drill into the minds of the guys who I work with. Like, celebrate those wins. If you went out today and you cold approached 3 women who you found attractive, dude, you want to be celebrating yourself because you've just taken big, bold action, and the universe rewards action takers, right? Blessings on your courage, boy. That's the way to the stars. And I think when it does come to cold approach, understand the importance of the compounding effect, right? Like a lot of the guys who I work with, they're entrepreneurs, they're business owners, they're high achievers. They understand the compounding effect when it comes to finances. You know, you invest, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, little and often. And over time, that money compounds. It's the same with cold approach. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Do it as a daily discipline. Every time you go out there, every approach that you do, your actions are going to compound over time. And then once you've done 100 direct cold approaches, which in my experience is the amount of approaches that it takes to actually start to develop proficiency, it is going to start to feel as effortless as drinking water, because you're going to become a product of the compounding of your actions. I hope that this makes sense so far, but really simple, like really practical. Just start doing this as a daily discipline. Again, you don't need to just be always like, oh, approaching women. It's like just talking to everybody, right? Just going out there, seducing the world, treating the world like your personal playgrounds. Like, that's all that this comes down to, right? It's just becoming the most fuckable version of yourself and then becoming more excited to win than you're scared to lose. Like just desensitizing yourself to any perceived worst case scenario, right? Because if you really didn't give a flying fuck about being rejected, then you would be bulletproof, right? So it's just the more you do this, the easier it gets. The more you open, the more you close. But it just starts today with a decision, right? Intention leads to creation. So you set the intention today to go outside and just say hello to one person, right? You don't need to do what I'm doing right now, where I'm like recording myself in public. You can do that if you want to. It's effective and it'll help to quickly break the social ice with yourself because you're inviting the social spotlight rather than trying to avoid it. But literally, dude, All you need to do today to get that ball rolling, go outside, make eye contact with people, say good morning, have a smile on your face. And then when you see somebody who you find interesting, it might be a man, it might be a woman, just go over and start a conversation with them. Maybe you see a guy who's about to get on a motorbike. Dude, nice bike, where'd you get it from? Oh, cool, that's nice, have a good day. Boom, done it, there you go. Now you're gonna feel less in your own way. Now you're gonna feel less in your own head because belief follows action. All right, so just doing this as a daily discipline, just talking to more people who you don't know more often on a daily basis. And if you would like help implementing any of the stuff that I share in these videos, then apply to work with me, become a member of the Entourage. Let's take this shit to the moon. If you've enjoyed this live stream, drop it a like, it's appreciated. Anyway, boys, I love you all very much. I'll speak with you tomorrow. Mwah!